What's going on, y'all? This your boy Get a Diddy, man. We finna tap into this reaction video with Spoety Face. He's basically covering the a while back. I don't know how long ago, but it's been. I think it was sometime last year that they had an interview with Cleachy TV. If I'm saying your platform wrong, I apologize, but I'll get the correct word. But I believe it's Cleachy TV, and they had a podcast session. It was him. It was Spoty Face, Young and Hefe, and ODM Slim with Spotter. And I guess when the cameras were off, Spotter Loc was marked out by Spoty Face because Spoty Face had some type of aggression towards him. I don't know what it was about. We're gonna have to hear Spoty Face explain the story. But basically where I'm getting at is Spotter Loc been acting real strange these last few months. You know what I'm saying? If not last few years, because bro been spiraling out of control. This not the Spider that we used to seeing. Spider used to be on some player shit. You know what I'm saying? When he used to have his podcast in the black box. Something happened with the black box. I think it burned down or some shit. I don't really know. I mean, it was something like that, but I'm not, I'm saying, 100% sure, because I'll be in and out following these dudes. I don't really follow these dudes, but they got the algorithm cracking right now. So I felt the need to talk about it. But and for sure I felt the need to talk about it too, because like I said on the last video, I like the type of message that Spoty Face is standing on right now. You know what I mean? So I'm taking a liking to his angle, how he's approaching this social media space. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the need to react to certain of the videos. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a bright brother. And I stand for what's right. And I also like that he's exposing the fake shit out of these motherfuckers. And like I said, we ain't used to Spider doing this bullshit. I don't know who's influencing him. I don't know if it's too much drink. I don't know. We don't know if he's on the drugs. But bro need to get his shit together. You know what I'm saying? As a man and a grandfather. You know what I'm saying? I think anybody would agree to that. But anyway, let's get into this reaction video with Spoty Face, and he's gonna break down the interview that I was just explaining, where he was with Spotter Face, ODM Slim, and Young and Hefe. All right, let's get it.
Spider, 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 spider. I've been trying my hardest not to even reply to you. I've been trying my hardest. But every day you running some type of content with my name on it, not in the best light. At one point in time, I considered you to be a real homie. That's why I never responded, or that's why I never, what I'm saying, got into the politics online. Whenever it came to you, I never listened to what nobody said about you. I just went off the character, the characteristics that, what I'm saying, that you displayed. And now I see why everybody that you mess with or used to work with don't mess with you, or don't no longer want to work with you no more, bro. Everything that these people said, from the Munchy D's to the young acts, and then to the dudes on No Jumper, the Cleasy TV, Homie Moneyberger, everybody, bro, say the same thing about you, bro. And it's true. You messy. You do all you do stuff is for clout and try to get antagonize people, you know what I'm saying, to run content, bro. And now you over there sitting mad for what reason? So since you want to keep saying my name and since you want to keep poking the bear, bro, let's talk about it. You're really mad that I don't want to go against Young Amp for you. You wanted me to cross my boy for you, and I wasn't doing it. You keep bringing this neighborhood crip stuff into the equation, like that was gonna mean something to me. I don't care if he from A Trade Gangsters or not, nigga. That's bro. So when you're when he tell a story, when he telling a story and it's the truth, why would I ever get on camera and say that it wasn't the truth just to make you look good because you from neighborhood? I told you.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Too old to be acting like that, bro. That's what niggas was doing when they was kids and shit. That's my partner. We all one. You ain't one of us. I'ma choose a homie over you. Nah, man, fuck all that bullshit. When niggas get at a certain age, bro, being a man oversees everything else. You know what I'm saying? What's right was right, what's wrong was wrong. And the way that nigga Spotter be acting, bro, be acting hella childish. This nigga is in his 50s acting this way. Shit is crazy.
Over the phone, bro. I'm not in that. Both of y'all, my bros or whatever the case is, I mess with both of y'all. I don't want no parts of that. I told him and I told you that he respected it. You didn't want to respect it because you feel like he had one up on you. Why would I get on here and say that Ant lying when he not lying? We both know what happened. Matter of fact, the homie Big Scrap from PCTV know what happened. Young Ant know what happened. ODM Slim know what happened. And everybody else that was in the room know that was happening. Never disrespected you one, bro. Never disrespected you. Even after I continuously to see how you backdoor people. And it's crazy because you hate wax so much, but you act like you act just like you, bro. Record people calls, put people in a trick bag, trying to turn them against each other. Like you messy, bro. You gossip like a little girl, homie. You gossip like a little girl, bro. And then you want somebody to support that. I'm not supporting that, bro. I would never get on here and say young Ant is lying when he's not lying. This is a fact, bro. So since you want to talk about the incident, talk about the incident. When we got into it, you know what time it was, bro. You know what was said. You know the demeanor. You know the temperature that was in the room, bro. Like you know what happened. You know what said. I ain't got to get into all that. But Ant told the story, and he was 1,000% right, bro. So why was you? This is why you're mad and you're in your feelings because I never came out. You said I never came out and spoke about it in because I wasn't trying to have you look dumb. And then you try to change the narrative. Oh, you taking a nigga from A Trace. Oh, I don't care, bro. I'm not about to never get on here and say no man lying when he not, bro. I don't care where you from. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You put me in your personal disputes that I have nothing to do with. I'm not just one of them people, homie. I'm not about to turn my back on him because you from neighborhood and he from A Trace. Nah, it don't work like that, homie. It'll never work like that. Not with me, it don't. My loyalty is to the people who's loyal to me. He ain't never did nothing to me. You didn't talk behind my back, and it shows. As soon as the first time you get mad, or I don't want to collaborate your story, which is a lie. This is what you do. You run content, and you want to make up all type of stuff. Throw little
That's what females do. That's what females do, though. You know what I'm saying? You fall out with a dude. I mean, you know how females get out. Like they'll keep all their homegirl secrets, and as soon as they fall off, they gonna air out all their shit. You know what I'm saying? They just move different because of us men. We supposed to be our brother's keeper. But a lot of times nowadays, niggas don't be brothers keepers, bro. Niggas are air out the nigga dirty secrets too. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got a lot of ways just like females, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, we can't be mad at a lot of these niggas because damn near all our homies and niggas we grew up with was raised around females. So it's inevitable that a lot of these dudes would take on female traits. You know, it's all in the person, you know what I'm saying? They gotta break away from femininity. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us brothers that grew up in these single family homes with our mothers, it automatically like them type of ways latched on to a lot of us. Now I'm not saying all of us, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of us it has. You know, and Spider is a proven example of it. We thinking this nigga is super low out and all that, but this dude is showing a lot of women traits online. And he's a part of the gang culture. So that's not a good mix, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's let bro continue.
if I would have made the call, um, PC baby Diddy came back to my section with my cousin, I would have felt this way. I would have did that, man. You wouldn't have did nothing. Come on, man. You talking all this gangster stuff, man. You talking about us rah rah. Come on, man. I seen you fight, bro. Everybody seen you fight. You can't fight. This is a fact. You can't fight, and you done ran for plenty of phase, bro. Plenty of phase. You got plenty of issues going on with you in your neighborhood. Let's talk about that. since you keep trying to dialogue and depict my situation in my hood, it is no situation. I don't have no situation in my hood. I'm in my hood every day, multiple times, every day, every day. I'm in my community, brother. And you want to say, oh, 4H is brought him. I mean, what 4H is doing on his side of his our section, that's on him, man. More power to him. Shout out to him. What they do again, I keep trying to explain to niggas. His My cousin path and his journey is not my path and my journey. I stand on what I stand on. I believe in what I believe in, and he stand on what he stand on. And he believe in what he believe in. What they do down there is what they do down there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's on them, homie. But when you're trying to divide, conquer the same way the other dude do. That shit weak, bro. That shit weak and is cowardly. Only thing you trying to do is run content on my name because I wouldn't agree with your story that you told about young Ant, and you were lying. So now you're mad, and then you keep talking about what you would have did and what you would do. You wouldn't have did nothing. You wouldn't have did nothing, and we all know that you wouldn't have did nothing because if you would have did something, you would have been did it. Like, tell me, what do you run in the East Coasts? What are you orchestrating in the East Coast? Nothing, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. Nothing. You can't stop nothing. So, in order for you to go get on there and say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, PC, baby Diddy, did and all that, you brought him to the East, you brought him to the ECs, and they was mad at you. They on your head right now. You act like you speaking for the ECs. The ECs on your head right now. What's up about all them issues that you got going on over there, man? Stop speaking on me on my life, brother.
It say in the Bible too. That I don't know exactly what verse, but you got to take the plank out of your eye. You know what I'm saying before you want to judge the next man. You know, and that's exactly how Spider be moving. He be quick to judge other motherfuckers. Quick to do little snaky ass behavior and little shit. But you know what I'm saying. He don't never check himself. You know what I'm saying? He be making it seem like it's everybody else's fault. Like it can't be everybody else's fault. And you know what's even more sickening with dude? He don't take no accountability. Ain't no way in hell you that old and you don't take no accountability as a man. That's one of our best traits is taking accountability for when we fuck up or just owning up to shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when niggas don't do that, they just be busters at heart. You know what I'm saying? Taking that I'm not taking nothing from this gangster, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of times, well, the accusations that been coming out on me, they say he ain't even never really been on no gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's just word of mouth. But you know, niggas don't really know because I Spotter ain't my homie. I don't know Spotter like that. You know what I'm saying? Besides, you know what I'm saying, just like most of us. But you know, you can always tell how a motherfucker is by his character. You know, I don't even need to know the nigga like on some day to day, everyday type of shit to know he a snake ass, fake ass nigga. I wouldn't even want to hang with a nigga like that. But when he stay high and drunk, he don't be in his right mind. And then when he's sober, he be gossiping like a little female. Like I can't fuck with nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody and all his peers that he came up with in his YouTube shit, I ain't gonna say came up with, but just, you know what I'm saying, trying to be cool with, you know what I'm saying, from the gang perspective and just YouTube perspective, even falling off with niggas. You know, like Spoety just said, it's a lot of motherfuckers that from his community that don't even fuck with him just off of the fact he talk too much, you know. But niggas like that is dangerous motherfuckers. That's why I advise anybody that's listening, if you know people that act like Spotter, man, stay away from their ass, 'cause they'll backdoor your ass. Soon as you think it's all good, they'll backdoor you. Or I'll give you another example. And it's like Spotter. You'll do some shit and go through some troubles or just whatever you're going through, whatever hardships. You either got robbed or anything that's negative. He most likely, he probably was the reason why the shit happened. And then when you come around, he like, oh, what happened? And try to play Like he trying to support you through your rough times. He one of them type of niggas. And as soon as he leave, he'll laugh in his car and then gossip to the next people about your pain and the struggles that you going through. That's exactly the type of dude is. You know what I'm saying? So when you deal with people like that in the world, man, cut them niggas loose before they either get too much information on you and they can expose you, expose your secrets, or just get rid of them before they do some backstabbing shit to where you can't repair from that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's continue.
You clout chasing right now. You clout chasing and you reaching. What about them issues? Talk about them issues you got going on. Just because you comfortable, you know what I'm saying, and hanging with a PDF, that doesn't mean nobody else is, homie. And you know we got the receipts. Let's talk about it. And you know what's crazy, y'all? After the incident that Young Ant was talking about, shout out to Young Ant, man. Go follow and subscribe him. The incident that Young Ant was talking about when he said I marked out Spider Load, the homie Big Scrap from Cleese 993 TV, my favorite Armenian. Right after I left, this is a fact. We got receipts. So this dude Spider Load, man, he go back and tell the owner of Cleese TV, you see what I'm talking about? This dude too aggressive. He unprofessional. We don't need him back up here. I don't want to work with him. I don't want to work with him. And the homie Scrap telling them, like, to be honest, bro, they feeling Spoety face. They feeling Spoety face. He the people's champ right now. What type of niggas you was trying to mess up another person's money? You went back and told the boss that you don't want to work with me because I'm too aggressive. I'm too aggressive. I'm trying to fight you. This is what you told this man. I saw my kids, bro. If I'm lying, God could take my kids right now. This is what you told this man. And Scrap could come on here right now and he gonna tell you the same thing. You said you didn't want to do the show with me no more because I was too aggressive. We even had the conversation after that. You said, "Yeah, bro, I don't really want to fight the homies, bro. It ain't nothing about that." I said, "Well, bro, stop. Don't raise your voice, then." You didn't want to fight me, bro. When I was in your face, you didn't want to fight me, brother. With all due respect, you didn't want to fight me, brother, and you know that. ODM Slim know that. Young Ant know that. Big Scrap know that. The young lady that was in the room know that. The editor know that. This is a fact, bro, and you know that. Then, what was the last straw from you getting fired? Why the homie? That's why the black box ain't over there though. Why the homie from Pre TV stop messing with you and cut ties for you because you called the police and made a police report about the carjacking. This is a fact. When you got your car took, when you got your car jacked in Compton, you called the police and made a police report, and he has it in his phone. So don't get the line. We already screenshotted. We have it in the phone, bro. You trying to take little pop shots and think you're being funny. Like we could expose you, bro. You a police caller. This is a fact. You called the police and made a police report. This is public information. Did you or did you not call a police and make a police report, Spider? You ran inside the smoke shop. They got up on you. The essays got up on you in Compton. You got spooked, and you ran in the smoke shop for cover. You were seeking shelter inside a smoke shop. You didn't get cracking. You didn't get jiggy. You didn't up. No. You left your car. Ran and left your car. This is a fact, homie. This is not no lie. I don't get on here and make lies about people. This is public information. This is a fact. So since you want to do content, let's do content. I don't have no problem with you, bro. You keep egging me on. You keep saying my name and saying things are untrue. You and your feelings over there. As a real homie, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this. I've been trying to.
I feel like he in his feelings because he realizing that he burning a lot of bridges. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, like we was just talking about, like a minute or two ago. Like I was just explaining, everybody that he was involved with, damn near, they fell off with him. You know what I'm saying? From Moneybag Rose to Nina Boy to Odie and Slam. Now Spoety Face. He was cool with Aunt Hefe. He was cool with Munchie B. He fell out with all these dudes. He fell out with fucking Adam 22. He never got along with Wack. You know, it's just his the whole damn near the whole LA scene. He done fell off with that's podcasters. You know what I'm saying? So his back is against the wall. So he in his feelings. That's just my opinion. You know, if it's not how you feel, then that's just how he feel. But that outside looking in, that's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? His back against the wall. He didn't cut off a lot of. He didn't burn so many bridges. He can't walk across no more. You know what I mean? All right, let's continue.
Avoid this for a long time now, bro. But since you wanted to be out there, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and talk about that police report you made. Let's talk about when you was in Compton, the essays got up on you and you ran and left your car. And then after that, you went and made a police report and told them who did it and what happened. This is a fact.
But yeah, let me chime in on that. You see why being a gangster is low, I mean, and a thug is low key stupid. Who wouldn't want to report that so they can most likely or probably get their possessions back if it's been stolen. See, when you live in this gangster life, you have to hold this dumbass street law or street code to never snitch no matter what, even if you've been victimized. Yo, the only get back you are able to get is revenge. That's the most dumbest shit ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially that, you know what I'm saying, we have, you know what I'm saying, outsources like the police and, you know what I'm saying, cameras and all that type of shit to be able to get your shit back. But at the same time, this is what these niggas signed up for. That's why this shit is retarded, bro. You know? And then what makes it even more retarded, niggas like Spotter, they want to be gangbangers and thugs, but also be civilians at the same time. Just like Spoty just said, this nigga called the police, made a police report to get his possession back. But you supposed to be a gangster, so why is you even making police reports? You see what I'm saying? He's not even living by the standard that he's supposed to be living by, but every word you hear him say is on his gang and he chucking it up on online and doing all this old kitty ass bullshit. You know, shit that we niggas was supposed to let go when they was in their early 30s, late 30s. You know, when you hit your 40s, nigga just kick back. You done did what you had to do. Niggas know who you is. You ain't gotta keep proving yourself. This nigga get online every day and prove himself like if he just started gangbanging. Cause every nigga I know that's been doing this shit, they don't even gotta portray themselves like that no more. This nigga be online talking that shit like if he just started. You know what I'm saying? And this it's a lot it's a couple older niggas out there that's still like that. But you can just low key see the flaw in that nigga. You know, like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from his gangster. I don't know his gangster reputation, but from what I hear, and just like as much as you have heard, the nigga living a lie, man. You know, but it is what it is, man. Niggas crash and burn every day. He's just gonna have to be another one. Hopefully, he'll be able to live through it so he can learn from it. Cause you know, playing online like how niggas be playing nowadays, that's a dangerous game to play. You know. But anyway, let's continue.
So while you getting on here telling people what you would have did if one of your homies was with your crip, what crips? Who hang around you? None of your homies like you. None of your homies like you. You can't make no calls in the ECs. You can't call nobody from EC. Like, come on, bro. That's keep it real. You sitting up here trying to assassinate my character. You know what I mean? And try to make it seem like it ain't what it is over there. Talk about yourself, brother.
On the real, take some motherfucking accountability. But yeah, man, if y'all want to check the rest of this clip out or this video, go to Spoty Face channel. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all can check the rest of it out, man. I'm gonna wrap this shit up, man. This nigga Spotted Look need to get it together, man. Nigga, he ain't old enough to be a nigga grandpa slash dad. Well, he ain't old enough to be my grandpa, but the nigga old enough to be a nigga father. You know, he in his 50s and shit, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, niggas crash every day. But anyway, this your boy Ghetto Diddy. Like, comment, subscribe, share. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Y'all niggas be safe out there. Stay prayed up. Stay out the way. Look over your shoulder if you in a tricky area. Just look over your shoulder anywhere, because you know nowadays it can go down anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to your surroundings. Take care of your kids and your loved ones, and stay out the way, man. This your boy Ghetto Did, and I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Gone.